Vidor City Council meeting, July 23rd, 2020. And this was a quick meeting. So in case you weren't aware, there's actually a tax sale going on the 4th, August 4th. You can go online, you go to this city of or county tax assessor for Orange County, get signed up for it. You do need to get signed up for it. Takes a few minutes to get that done. And then if you want to make any bids on the tax sale, you actually have to deposit a percentage of the money you plan on spending into the account. So they have that as a holding amount for you. That may take a little time. So if you're interested, the 4th, go ahead and get that done ASAP. Now, city council meeting really started off. They postponed a few. They tabled some items on it because one of those properties is coming up for the tax sale. Actually, two of them. There are some buildings that really need to be torn down, or some houses that need to be torn down. Now, there was a discussion and update on the code enforcement program. So the city's really going to try to ramp up and get a little more strict on some of the code enforcements going on. They need to revamp their program, make sure that they're crossing their T's and dotting their I's, and have specific wording in there to really help make Vidor the place it really needs to be by picking up some of the other local city ordinances on some very specific things. And hopefully we can really be innovative on some of the things we've got going on, such as no abandoned cars, vehicle abandonment, getting those cleared off the properties, getting those taken care of, make sure the lawns are taken care of or managed, and some of the mess and debris, make sure those people pick up by setting up a certain amount of code that helps the code enforcement do some of these things. Now, some of you may say, oh, you don't want checks and balances and these people coming in and government control of stuff. Well, guess what? We're trying to help our town, our community, and our appearance. And we need a little bit of this stuff. Let's get this stuff taken care of. Be sure your yards are taken care of. And if you own some extra properties that you're not managing, please just get over there, take care of it. If you need some referrals for lawn maintenance and stuff like that, give me a call, send me a message. I can get you a few people. I've got some great price people that do some of the work for my properties, and some clients that I refer over to as well. And we've got them here. And get some people some work. A lot of people can use the extra income right now. Now, budget. It's that time of year. They're working on the budget. They've filed a tentative budget plan for this year. It's going in, and we'll take a look and see, make sure we're all good with stuff. There was a little debate between a couple of council members. One was we shouldn't give anybody raises within the city because it's the tax dollars need to be spent wisely, and when people are losing their jobs or getting cut back due to the COVID situation, they're struggling. We understand, and it's hard to spend their hard-earned money that they're struggling to get for other people. But it goes both ways, really. And one of the other council members kind of said that. They said as long as the taxes don't raise on people, they're not being obligated to any other funds or money that they're having to pay out for those people to get raises. And it would help those people very much that work within the city to get a modicum of income. And it's like, I think it's on like a 2% basis. So we're already paying the taxes. Let's just tighten up the budget in other areas to help some of our community members as well, and people within the city. Okay, so some considerations for one of the projects is going to be done. They had to make a little request for, I think that's the Alamo Bridge project, and some other grant funds. They had to make a minor modification. Now, another minor modification that happened is actually for North Tram, or Tram, over there by the school. If you've driven over there, you've noticed it's nice and blacktop right now. Well, we want to get some painted lines down it. So we need a center stripe and then the end white stripe showing the shoulder, well, lack thereof shoulder. But it's a nice road. Let's get it striped. That way, we don't have people passing when they shouldn't be. We don't have people driving in the center of the road when they shouldn't be. Just kind of common sense on a lot of that driving stuff. But we do have some young drivers over there going to school. So getting that center line, but they had to get an approval for that because that wasn't originally there. So it's an upgrade for the road. It's a nice road. So if you get a chance, drive that way. Go take a look at it. If you remember, last city council meeting, we talked about closing off Highway 90 at South DeWitt. The railroad tracks, it's got that large hump right there so trucks don't get centered out. Well, in the city ordinances, that was actually designated as a bypass area or a secondary route for hazardous material. City ordinances have to be changed because, well, if we're not allowed trucks through there, we can't have it in our ordinance if that's the way for the hazardous material vehicles to go when they need an alternative route. So there was a minor change in the city ordinances. And if you ever wonder what's inside city ordinances, go to the Vidor City website and scroll down on the right-hand side, I believe, or actually no, on the left-hand side, there's some little three little lines. Click those lines, a window pops up, and you can actually go down there and see code enforcement. Press on code enforcement, and on the left-hand side again, it should have city ordinances, and you can check out all the ordinances if you have any questions in there. Now, another member actually two other people were put on for the city Zoning and Planning Commission. One of them was Jessica Parker, and she's a lifelong resident. She's been with Republic Services, the dumpsters, and she's going to be sitting on side of Planning and Zoning as well as a person by the name of Dylan Wright. Now, I'm not familiar with Dylan Wright, but apparently he's a young gentleman within our community, kind of active and doing some home stuff. So I look forward to meeting him. And lastly, there's going to be a city cleanup day for one of the project sites, waste management, I believe, the waste management site. Next Friday, city officials and some other people are going to be out there help cleaning up one of the sites. How can the city get on to other people about code enforcement, about having messy properties when one of their properties is kind of in the state? So kind of getting into that idea of cleaning up, they're taking their own medicine. They're saying, hey, we need to do this ourselves, be a good conservators of our properties, and they're going to be cleaning up. And that's next Friday, and that's all the details I really have on that. Maybe when some more details come out, I'll be posting it on the real estate or Flair Real Estate page, Jerad Spencer of Flair Real Estate. If you're not following already, please like, comment, and follow me at Jerad Spencer, Flair Real Estate. And as always, we're trying to make Vidor a place you're proud to call home. Guys, Jerad Spencer, Flair Real Estate. Thank you so much for watching.